Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today is day 22 of our yoga beam challenge. So that means we are in week 4 of the challenge. We are reaching the end of the challenge. This is the last few days, the last week. So we're going to take it up a notch. We're back on the letter B for balance, and we're doing another peak pose practice. And today our peak pose will be headstand, also known as Shirshasana. So of course I'm not expecting everybody to throw themselves into a handstand during this practice. I will provide modifications for you so that you can do preparatory poses, and maybe, over some time you can attempt headstand, but we're just going to be working within our range and modifying in the ways that we need to. So don't worry, I'll give you plenty of modifications, and as always, anytime there's something that doesn't feel good for you, you can completely skip it. So if you have any neck or shoulder injuries or issues, maybe skip those poses that involve the neck and the shoulders and just rest with some mindful breath. So let's go ahead and get started in an easy seat with some breath. Hands can rest on the knees or the legs. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Take a second deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Take one more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. And then come back to your natural breath. Releasing any control over the breath. Spending a couple more moments here. And then when you're ready, we'll tuck our chin down to the chest and start to draw some circles with our chin moving to the right. So inhale back and exhale forward. We definitely want to be sure to warm up the neck and the shoulders for this practice. Good. Being very intentional about this neck movement. Good. Let's do the same thing. Start to rotate your head to the left. Draw a circle with your chin. Inhale back. And exhale forward. Good. We'll bring our chin back to neutral. Take an inhale, extend the right arm out to the side. Exhale, drop the right hand down to the ground as you let the left ear fall to the left shoulder. Staying just like this, or gently rest the left hand on the side of the head. And maybe you can find some movement back and forth here. Good. Let's bring the head back to neutral. Release the left hand. Inhale the left arm out to the side. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Staying here, or gently rest the hand on the side of the head, rocking the head back and forth. Good. Inhale. Exhale, release the right hand. We'll make our way up to hands and knees. In a table position, fingers spread wide, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, and we'll rock back and forth over the wrists, stretching our wrists out a little bit. Good. You can move in a circle. To one side and then the other. And we'll come back to stillness. Come down to the forearms. And we're going to do a forearm cat-cow. So start to flip the tailbone upward, arch the spine, lift the chin, inhale. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under, chin down to the chest. Good. Inhale, arch the spine, lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under, bring the chin to the chest. A couple more rounds. Good. Let's take an inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. Then we'll come down to the belly. Bringing our arms out wide on either side of the body. From here, we'll slide our right knee up, perpendicular to our hip. Looking over to the right, staying just like this, or if it feels okay, right foot will come over to the left for broken wing pose. It's going to help stretch our shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, come down to the belly again. Let's slide the left knee up. Looking over to the left, staying just like this. Or let the left foot come over to the right. Inhale. Exhale, back down to the belly. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Elbows tucked in tight. Tuck the elbows behind you. Coming through table to Balasana, child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide. Sit the hips back towards the heels. Extend the arms forward. Melt the chest down. Inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forward again. Come into table. We'll tuck the toes under and lift the hips up and back for down dog. Press the chest towards the thighs and knees, the heels towards the ground. And pedal your feet out here. Come up on your tippy toes and set your heels down. Make sure that spine is long. So from here, we will bring our gaze up in between our hands. Bend your knees, step, jump, or float the feet up behind the hands. Inhale, come up for a half lift. Hands could come to the shins, a nice flat back. Inhale. Exhale, deep bend in the knees, come down to a forward fold, Uttanasana. Just hang here. You can grab the elbows if you like. Maybe rock side to side. Let's bring a deep bend in our knees and start to roll up to standing. One vertebra at a time. Arms come with us. Inhale, hands meet. Exhale, the hands to heart center. And down to your sides for Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms facing outward. Shoulders relaxed. Knees soft. Body in alignment. Let's sweep the arms back up. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands, interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest, lift the chin, open the heart. Exhale, bend into the knees, start to hinge forward. Keep those hands interlaced. And let them come out behind you for a yoga seal. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the hands down in front of the feet. Step or jump back to full plank or modified plank. Lower down halfway or all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, make your way to down dog again. Good. Inhale here in down dog. Exhale, drop down to the knees. Bring the knees close together. Sit the hips back towards the heels. And let the arms wrap around the legs for this version of Balasana, child's pose. And then from here we'll move into rabbit pose. So option 1, you'll start to lift the hips, coming onto the top of your head. The arms can reach along either side of your body. Maybe they grab the feet. You can also interlace the fingers behind you and come on the top of the head. Of course, if this doesn't feel good, skip it completely. Again, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down on either side of the head. Let's just move the head around in a circle. And from here, we'll sit back to child's pose again. Inhale. Exhale. Gently and slowly bring yourself up to a table position. Bring the knees underneath the hips. And then we'll walk the hands forward and melt the chest down for puppy pose. So press the tailbone up and away. Bring your gaze forward if you can. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back. Let's float the body forward, coming down to the belly. and come up for a Sphinx pose. Fingers spread wide here, separate the feet. Gently think about pulling the chest through the shoulders. Let your chin be parallel to the floor. Good. Inhale. Exhale, stay on the forearms, and we will come to the knees in this dolphin position. So you can clasp your hands and then let the top of your head come down, letting the hands come behind the head here for some support. Now, if this doesn't feel supportive or good for you, you can come up on the hands as well. But all we're going to do is lift the hips. Now, if this doesn't feel good, you can always stay down on the knees. This is good enough. This is a nice headstand prep, and this can help you build strength in the shoulders and in the neck. But again, if you want more, lift the hips. Make sure you have a nice stable foundation. If you are feeling confident, you can start to maybe bring your knees in for a pike or extend the legs up. You can also use the wall for support. Good. Find your center of gravity here. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the toes down if you have them lifted. Drop the knees down. Stay down on the top of your head. Don't come up yet. Bring your hands on either side of your head. Move around in a circle. Bearing our weight on our neck and our head and our shoulders is a lot, so we want to be careful before we just pop right back up. Let's bring those knees close together again, legs close together. Sit back on the heels for this version of Balasana with the arms resting at your sides. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Make your way to a seated position. And then we will come down to our back. Hug the knees into the chest. Rocking side to side. Feel free to move the knees around in a circle. We're going to stretch our neck and shoulders out with shoulder stand. So for shoulder stand, keep your knees hugged into your chest. You can start to lift your hips off the ground and make a stand with your elbows and with your hands underneath your hips. Now, if this feels okay, you're going to start to extend your legs to straight. Now, if you need a little more support in your shoulder stand, what you can do is get near the wall. And kind of use the wall for support. So bringing your feet to the wall, using it to help you lift your hips. And it'll just help you get into this kind of half shoulder stand here. So that works just fine. If none of those work for you, of course, you can just rest. So whichever one works best for you. If you feel okay in shoulder stand, maybe you can let those feet fall behind you and move into plow. Good. Inhale. Exhale gently. Come out of your shoulder stand. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Bring your arms out wide on either side of your body. And let both knees fall over to the right side for a spinal twist. Looking up to the ceiling or over to the left. Good. Let's bring the knees back to center. And then we'll let them fall over to the left, looking up to the ceiling or over to the right. Inhale. Exhale, hug those knees into the chest one last time. Squeeze the knees in. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release to Shavasana. Feet reaching towards the bottom corners of your mat. Arms rest at your sides, palms facing upward. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And come back to your natural breath. Releasing any control over the breath and letting your body relax after all that hard work. And if you'd like to stay here longer, you can turn this video off now. When you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. And roll over onto your favorite side using your arm as a pillow. Taking a moment here to reflect on your practice and to extend some gratitude towards yourself for the self-care and self-love you've practiced here today. When you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat. And together we'll sweep the arms up. Inhale, hands meet. Exhale, the hands to heart center. Namaste. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for this Shirasana practice. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. Were you able to get into the modified version of headstand? Were you able to get into a full headstand? Or is there anything different about this attempt versus your attempts in the past? Check out the links in my description box about joining my channel as a member, Black Yogi Nico Marie merch, and my DJ channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace and love.